Hi, welcome to KeyPay's video series on WorkZone for employees. As an employee, you are able to view your future and past rostered shifts, as well as accept and decline these shifts via your WorkZone app. In this video, we're going to show you how to access these shifts, and if your employer requires you to, accept or decline the shift. If your employer does not require you to accept or decline a rostered shift, your WorkZone app home screen will look like this once you log in. You can see that the shift section here is at the top. This is where you can see the date and the time of the next shift that you've been rostered on for. If you tap on this field, you'll then be able to see all the other shifts that you've been rostered on for in a weekly view. Each shift will have the date and the time and also the location for the shift. You can tap on the left and right arrows here in order to view past or future weeks. If you've been rostered on for multiple shifts on the one day, this will also be visible from this view. You can see here for the Tuesday, the first shift is from 9 AM till 12 PM at this employee's normal location. And then there's a second shift on the same day from 1 PM till 5 PM at the marketing location. You can tap on any of these shift panels to see more details of the actual shift. So if we tap on this first one here for Monday, you can see the date at the top and then the times for the shift. So you have the start and end times, and this shift also has break times. Then you can see the location, the work type, and any notes that your manager or employer may need you to see. There is a note for this one to remind this employee about a sales meeting at 10 AM that day. To go back to the shift view screen, you can tap on the back arrow in the top left-hand corner. Now, if your employer does require you to accept or decline shifts, this is what your WorkZone app home screen will look like. The shift section on the home screen will look a little different. You can still see the next shift that you've been rostered on for, but there is also now a section that will show you the number of pending shifts. This is the number of shifts that your employer has rostered you on for that you need to accept or decline. The next shift area will show with lines across it like this if the shift hasn't been actioned. This will change once you accept or decline the shift. To view these shifts, you can tap on the next shift area, and here you will see a weekly view of all the shifts that you've been assigned. Any shift that hasn't been accepted or declined will have the lines across the shift panel. To accept or decline an individual shift, you'll need to tap on the relevant shift panel, where you can then see the details of the shift, and it will still be showing as pending. You will also see the options at the bottom of the screen to accept or decline the shift. I'm going to accept this shift and then confirm, yes, I do want to accept the shift. You'll now see that the pending message has disappeared, and to get back to the weekly view of all the other shifts, you can then just tap on the back arrow. Back here on the weekly view, you can see that that shift for the Monday has changed and it's no longer pending. I'll now tap on the Wednesday shift, where again you can see this is showing as a pending shift, and I'm going to decline this shift. You'll need to provide a reason as to why you're going to decline the shift. So I'm going to say that I have a doctor's appointment that day, and then confirm that yes, you would like to decline the shift. Once you've declined a shift, the app will go back to the weekly view, but the shift that you've just declined is no longer there. From this weekly view, you'll also notice that at the bottom of the screen, there are options to accept or decline all the shifts in this view. So you can accept or decline all the shifts rather than going in one at a time and doing each one individually. If we then go back to the home screen, you can see here that the number of pending shifts has now updated after I've accepted and declined 2 of those shifts. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video, and good luck with viewing rostered shifts via your WorkZone app.